Hello there, Instagram. Hello there, everybody. And welcome to my digital space right here. I'm glad to have you. I am award-winning author, international speaker, dating and femininity coach for the successful woman, as well as some of your favorite celebrities, and of course, the founder of the Teach Me How to Date VIP Academy. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. I know that you saw the title of this broadcast, Become an Asset Woman Before You Attract Your Man. Okay, I know y'all wondering, like, April, what are you talking about? What does that actually mean? Okay, here it is. I get so many women who stay in my inbox, and I get about 200 to 300 messages per week on Facebook, right? And of course, I can't get to them all, but basically the information and the questions are all the same, pretty much around the same subject. And honestly, the things that I hear and the things that I see, I'm like, I understand what the issue is. The issue is the ladies are trying to get to a mate before they become an asset woman, which is why you're having so much issue when it comes to the dating arena. As you guys know, I don't teach relationships and I do not teach marriage. I teach the art of dating, which is something that I had to learn after my divorce. So many times we try to just zoom past and just try to, I don't want to date. I just want to get to the wedding. Is he the one? Is he the one? He's the one. Oh my God, he bought me a latte, girl, and he like a shot, I like a shot, and we both like macchiatos. That's my husband. That's not what we do here. My goal is to help you in the dating arena. And so many people try to zoom so far past the dating process, trying to get to the end. That's why we have so many women that are frustrated with the whole dating scene. So what I decided to do is to offer you a free webinar. Yes, a free webinar entitled Become an Asset Woman Before You Attract Your Man. Because what I find is, and this is something that I ended up doing, which is why I ended up in divorce and, dating. I'm having a great time. I had to learn what it meant to date and take your time versus trying to just jump right into it and say, okay, let me meet somebody so we can get married. Let me use all of these new skills so I can get married. That's not what you do. Just because you gain new information doesn't mean you go jump right into something. What you do is learn how to apply that new information. And what happens is we fail a lot of times as women trying to get to the altar because we learned a little bit of information, but we don't realize that all of this time we've been operating on another side. So now you want to learn something today and just apply it, and then boom, bang, pow. And then you get frustrated. Well, I picked up this book. I took this webinar. Why isn't it working? It's because you have to make a paradigm shift in your mind, not just with your mouth, not just with an action that you did. Becoming an asset woman is something that has to engulf you and be everything that you are on a daily basis. Every word that you say, every move that you make, every place that you go, everything from what you wear, how you wear it, what you look like, what you smell like, everything has to become a part of you. All of it. You have to walk in it. And a lot of times as women, it becomes difficult to walk in what I call an asset woman. And you guys know my definition of an asset woman is a woman who knows who she is outside of her degree, how much money she has, the fact that she considers herself strong, independent. She's not a boss chick or a bad bitch. That's not who she is. She's a woman who is resilient. She is a wise woman. She is a classy woman. She is a resourceful woman. She is a sensual woman. She is an interdependent woman. Did I say wise? That's who she is. And a lot of times what women have done is they have used their accomplishments as the barometer of their value. And that's not what an asset woman is. We understand that because of who we are as a woman, that's who we're designed to be. And that's enough. All of the other things, being about your coin and all that is merely an added bonus. Your degree is merely an added bonus. So although I speak this all the time and I talk this and I share this so passionately, a lot of women are not understanding how to apply what it is that I'm sharing. So they'll say amen. You guys will amen me. Hey, Miss April, I know that's right. But you guys will be the same ones in my inbox saying, why doesn't he call me? Why doesn't he value me? Why won't he marry me? Asset women don't ask questions like that. Because asset women understand that they are the choosers. Because of how an asset woman loves herself and feels about herself, there's certain things that we just do not deal with, okay? And it just means that you have taken the time to do your work. And so many of you are not really doing your work. You're saying it, but you're not actually doing it. So I said, April, what can I do to help women become what a walking representation of an asset woman? You know, some of you are even saying, why can't I get a second date? Because you're not an asset woman. Asset women never have to worry about a second date. I mean, when I tell you what I'm going to teach you, it's such a mind shift. Get ready to get your feelings hurt, being broke down, but I'm going to build you back up at the same time too, okay? Because I really believe that there's too many pseudo means fake, confident women. There's too many women out here that think, I have a standard, but they really don't. Because if you had a standard, there's certain things that you would not be dealing with. One of the things that I get all the time is women will say, Miss April, you always talk about doing stuff for a man, but what is a man going to do for you? And as I always teach you, wise women never have to ask what a man is going to do for her, because she has already done a proper assessment of the man to determine if she's even going to give him the time of day. But if you have no wisdom, you ask those questions. A wise woman, an asset woman, she already knows that she's enough. But there's something in your past that's keeping you from realizing how much of an asset that you are. Okay? Some of you are walking around here basic. And I'm going to show you why you have been being basic and why you're not getting the results that you want. See, when you become an asset woman, you don't rush to the altar and try to marry whatever man comes your way and now he gives you some attention. Oh, no. An asset woman has options. An asset woman has weighed what it is that she wants in her life, because she's coming from her core, not from, he has to have 6 figures. Or he has to drive this kind of car. See, that's basic woman thinking, okay? Basic. If you're still setting your standards of the things material things that a man has to have, baby, you are basic, okay? Because it goes way deeper than that. If you go on a date with a man and he asks you what makes you special or different than every other women, and you list that, I have my own place, I have my money together, I'm educated, you are basic. You know how many women that he meet that are like you, that have their own place, that drive nice cars, that's educated, that's loyal? You know how many loyal women you can find around? You know how many women that can say, I'm nurturing, that you can find? You're basic. That's basic woman. Now, with all that I've said, can you identify what an asset woman is? If a man asks you today, what separates you from the rest, would you list any of the things that I just said? I'm honest. I'm spiritual. I'm kind. Men can find that kind of woman everywhere and anywhere. That's basic. I have a degree. I'm a doctor. I'm an attorney. But the majority of my clients are high 6-figure women. And that's what they lead with. That's basic. Especially when you're talking about connecting with the man, okay? So with that, I decided to teach my sisters what it means to become an asset woman before you attract your man. And the reason why I said before, because this teaching has everything to do with you and not the man. Okay? Everything to do with you. And you, for those of you that have been following me for a while, you understand that I teach from the inside out. Even though I have the Teach Me How to Date VIP Academy, it's all about within. So here's just some of the things that I'll be teaching on this training December 15th. And I'm going to post the link right now, and you can register right now. I just posted the link. You can go to areyouanasset.com, areyouanasset.com to register. It goes down December 15th at 11 a.m. in the morning. It's a Saturday morning, so you got to make sure you keep that clear. You got to make sure you keep that clear, okay? An asset woman can be blue collar, white collar, doesn't matter. What it is it has everything to do with how you show up in the world and why you're not getting the results that you get. If you walk around and you have a problem with men approaching you, not quality men don't approach you, you don't get asked out by quality men, there's a problem with you. If you have the mindset that there are no good men around, there's a problem with your thinking. So blue collar, white collar, 6-figure woman, 5-figure woman, doesn't matter. A no-figure woman, you could make $1,000 a month. None of that matters. It's what we've been trained that our value is that has messed us up. Nice girls finish last. Asset women come out on top. Go to RUAnAsset, the way that it sounds.com, and make sure you register. So some of the things that I'll be teaching, some of the benefits of joining me is the number one mindset shift that you must make in order for a man to view you as a high valued woman. And I promise you, it is not what you've been selling yourself on, selling other people on with who you are. It has nothing to do with probably anything that you think I'm going to say. But the number one mind shift that you must make in order for a man to view you as high value. How you view yourself is keeping you basic. Why? How you view yourself is keeping you basic. Even though on the outside, we get pretty on the outside and we think we together. But the way you view yourself, meaning from the inside out, is keeping you basic. 3 ways to reclaim your femininity. If you are not basking in femininity on a daily, everything about you should scream femininity. You should draw men and women alike. People just want to be your friend. Today, I was in the car and I pulled up and there were 2 young ladies next to me and they were like, Miss April, oh my God, I watch your videos and blah, blah, blah. You just got this glow. You will start attracting men and women, like people just want to do business with you, hang around with you. You say you don't have any friends, tap into that feminine energy, okay? And you will start attracting like-minded women to be your friend. I'm big on sisterhood. All of these women, I don't have a lot of female friends. I don't hang out with females. There's something wrong with you. We need our tribe of sisters. Next one will be why you continue to attract men who will not value or commit to you. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big one. Y'all got to tune in just for that one alone. Okay, go to RUAnAsset.com. How to get rid of the myth that you've been feeding yourself about what you cannot have. I heard someone say you can have it all, just not all at one time. I just tend not to believe that. It's all about what you say. What you've been feeding yourself about what's available to you is what's keeping you in the same place. The huge mistake that block educated, successful, career-driven women from having it all and from attracting quality dates. All of this, he intimidated by me. He doesn't like my success. He's fearful because kill it. It has nothing to do with that at all. Nothing. Why your goal setting and visualizations aren't manifesting. It's a reason for that. And I'm going to explain and break it down line by line of what that issue is, of why you make all these vision boards and you go to these vision board parties and you keep thinking about, okay, I can really have this, but you really don't really believe you can have it and you wonder why it's not coming. It's a problem. Another thing I'll be teaching you, which is all interconnected about becoming an asset woman prior to attracting your man, is why your money drips, baby, and it does not flow consistently. Asset women do not have money problems. Asset women are wise women because they are very resourceful. Asset women don't have to worry about the rent because they understand that the tools that they need to get their money right is all within. If you are having problems with money and living from paycheck to paycheck, you must be on this webinar going down December 15th. Visit ruanasset.com and register right now. And share this with all of your friends because I am going to break some things down, honey. If your money is funny and your change is strange, it's because you have not tapped into the creativeness of your femininity. And you can't tap into that creativity because you haven't tapped into your femininity. Your creativity lies there. And I've said this before, but I realize I need to possibly break it down a little bit more for you to get a better understanding of if you are having money problems. It is completely and directly connected to your lack of being in your feminine energy. Feminine women create. That's what we do. Feminine women women as a whole carry life. Feminine women, we understand the importance of our connecting our femininity with our spirituality and our sensuality and how it all comes together and you make something beautiful. We understand that. But I didn't get here overnight. I had to go through the process because if you are that woman that was strong, independent, and you live that mantra and you led with what your accomplishments. Let me tell you a little secret before I get off here. I thought the only thing that I could offer a man was what I could do. Meaning, I know business. I know how to make money. I know how to amplify any man that I come across. Any man in my life, whether it's, family, whoever, friends, their life is better because what I bring amplifies and birth things, right? But I thought that was all that I had to offer as a woman, was the fact that, I know these basic women out here, they don't know how to make you no money though. They don't know how to make you no money though. But guess what I couldn't do? With all of that I knew how to do, I couldn't get a quality date because I was leading with what I knew how to do versus leading with the feminine woman. Does it mean that I have to dumb down or not be smart? Oh, no. High quality, high valued men love smart and intelligent women that know how to amplify. But guess what? That's not the number one thing on their list. But I was leading with that. And I was wondering, why is it that, I think I'm cute and I know how to make money. Why is he going over here with her? It wasn't until I had to learn that, April, you are more than a woman that knows how to make things happen. Somebody said, if I missed the webinar, can I watch it later? Absolutely not. Make sure you put it on your calendar to watch it, okay? Make sure, I'm letting you know, almost 2 weeks in advance. If what's important to you, you will make time for. Put it on your calendar. That's another thing that an asset woman does. She does not procrastinate and make excuses for her future. She sets a time, she sets a date, and she commits to herself in this very same way that she wants a man to commit to her. She puts herself and her needs first. If she doesn't like the results that she's getting in her life, she takes a stand and she lets everything else conform around her. If this is what you need, you make sure that you are in the building on the 15th of December. Make all kind of arrangements you need to make. Because when it comes to getting what you want in life, you do not get it by always thinking it's going to be another opportunity. There will not always be another opportunity. And this is what basic women have done. They always think that there's something, it's something else. Another opportunity is going to come. You don't value your life. You cannot value what you want in your life and manifesting what you want in your life, always thinking there's going to be a replay. You get one life, and you have to ask yourself, does the pain of not having what I want outweigh the desire of what I want? If it doesn't, then your desire needs to be up here. Your desire for what you want in your life at this particular time, you, my dear, are going to have to make a decision. This is what I want. This is where I am in my life. I'm tired of attracting the same type of men. I'm tired of not being first round draft pick. I'm tired of being someone's option, but yet I make them a priority. I'm tired of not feeling like I get a pool of men that I cannot have access to. I'm tired of feeling like I'm not enough. I'm tired of feeling like I always have to compete with other women. I'm tired of feeling like I'm not pretty enough. I'm tired of feeling like I don't have the best body. I have to lose weight. None of that matters. What matters is you have to stop being basic. You have to stop using basic things like every other woman. Oh, but I know how to put it down in the bedroom. Well, if that were the case, why did he marry her and not marry you? If that was all it took. Okay? If you had all of that in a bag of chips, why did he leave you and go get someone that was nothing like you or everything that he said he didn't want, but he got that? Okay? These are the things that I will be teaching in this webinar. If you are ready to become an asset woman and you're tired of the same results, you have to make sure that you're on this webinar December 15th. Go to areyouanasset.com and register right now. Matter of fact, share this video and let all your friends know, because what you want to do is create a tribe of women that are willing and ready to go through this same process of elevating to that next level as you. Okay? Doesn't matter how old you are. We have people in the Teach Me How to Date VIP Academy as young as 19 and as seasoned as 63. Okay? It's never too late. At the end of the day, you have to ask yourself, do I like the results that I'm getting? Do I like that I live paycheck to paycheck? Asset women do not live paycheck to paycheck, because we know we have the ability to manifest whatever it is that we want, including money, honey. Including money. So, as a recap, some of the things that I'll be discussing is the number one mindset shift that you must make in order for a man or men to see you and view you as a high valued woman. Okay? Number two is how you view yourself is keeping you basic. Nobody wants basic and typical. Every time somebody asks you, well, what makes you different from anybody else? Well, I'm loyal. I'm honest. I know how to cook. I'm a domesticated woman. I'm educated. I have my degrees and I have my money together. That's basic. A man can find a woman like you anywhere if that's all you are offering. It's basic. 3 ways to reclaim your feminine power. I'm going to teach you that, and you'll be able to implement it now. Now, it might make you feel uncomfortable, but once again, I'm not here for your comfort, darling. My mandate and purpose in life is to share information with you that's solutions-based, that is to help you get from where you are to where you want to go. So it might not always feel good, but please understand, I have your best interest at heart. Why you continue to attract men who will not value or commit to you. How to get rid of the myth that you've been feeding yourself about what you can't have. The huge mistake that blocks educated, successful, career-driven women from having it all. Why your goal setting and visualizations aren't manifesting, and why your money drips instead of flows consistently. And a lot of women, you don't even want to date because you feel like, who am I to even want a quality man, and I don't even have anything to offer him because I don't even have any money, because you're putting your value on what you can give versus who you are. Okay? Fellas, if you have women in your life that you think can benefit from this live webinar, make sure you share this and tell them, Miss April want to see you. Miss April want to hear from you. She got something that she wants to share, because I believe that the message of being an asset woman needs to be something that all women should have, especially our younger women. You know, I'm on my granddaughter all the time. She's 6 and I have another one that's 4. This is what we doing. And my 6-year-old is such the girly girl. Because her sweetie, she called me sweetie, because her sweetie said ladies wear pearls and they cross their legs and ladies don't yell. She's 6. Ladies, if you want to affect change in your daughters, you have to be the change. Just what it is. You can't expect them to see something different and you're not showing it to them. Get out of your ego, get out of your feelings, and think that you don't need any help. I needed help. I hired coaches. I have about 4 or 5 good mentors in my life. Y'all know one of them, Jack A. Daniels from Housewives of Atlanta and the show Black Love. And all. That's one of my closest friends. So I have mentors and accountability in my life. Y'all know Joe. I have mentors and accountability in my life. Miss Stephanie, Miss Carolyn, those are women that are seasoned women in my life. I don't just talk because I can just do this and I know what I'm talking about. But no, I have those in my life that are there to help guide me. If I don't like the results that I'm getting, I have mentors that I pick up the phone. I have coaches that I have hired and paid thousands of dollars to pick up the phone and call to get the results that I want to get. If you're not getting the result you want to get, it simply means the information that you are equipped with is not working for you. And if you had new information, you would be doing new things and getting a different result. So don't let your ego get in the way. And I know this is an area of a woman's life that she feels like she should know. But how many of our mothers and our grandmothers are taught us dating? Not marriage, not relationships, just the art of dating and being a woman. We weren't taught that. And if you did not have a good role model, all you did was pick up somebody else's bad habits. I know I did. I ended up in divorce because I chose someone based upon if he loved God, he'll love you. I didn't know anything about chemistry, compatibility, purpose, any of that, because I didn't know who I was at my core. Okay? If I would have known who I was before, I would have never chosen that man to marry. I would have chose from a different place. I would have chose for my future. Not just on emotion. Oh, we love each other, let's get married. No. It's so important and imperative that you know who you are before you go out trying to attract a man. Because look at the men that you're attracting now and you don't know yourself. The men that you are attracting are a direct mirror and reflection of who you are or who you believe you are from a subconscious place, the traumas that you've been holding on to, okay? The hurt and the pain that you're holding on to. The men that you are attracting are a direct mirror of what's going on in here. Well, I don't want you to attract that anymore. I want you to have a successful dating life and not have anybody try to rush you into getting into a marriage. Because when you understand how powerful you are, when you become an asset woman, honey, you slow it way down and you take your time when it comes to connecting with a man. Because now you're not trying to marry or get in a relationship out of desperation because your clock is ticking. Because you know what? Everybody else is married and I want, no. when you become an asset woman, you put yourself in a place of, like, it's such a wonderful feeling. When I tell you, when I learned these tools that I'm going to share with you, you stop rushing things because you understand that I love myself from this place. And you're looking for a king, not a joker. So in order to attract a king, you actually have to have queen characteristics. But guess what? Only a king will be able to notice a real queen, an asset woman. So the men that you are attracting, even though you're saying you're a queen, you're really not a queen, because the fact that your result is you're still attracting jokers would suggest you haven't become queen asset status yet. Okay? Which hence brings on what? The dating frustrations. Okay? So I love you guys. I'm looking forward to seeing you on the 15th of December. It's a Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Wherever else you are in the world, you need to figure out what that time zone is. But it'll be in the morning on a Saturday morning. Ladies, get ready, because I am living my purpose. I have a mandate to teach, and this is what I am going to do. Okay? Real kings absolutely notice queens. Real kings can identify a queen. Real kings knows a diamond because he's done his work to become a diamond man, an asset man. So he's not going to treat her like a cubic zirconian, because he's gotten the cubic zirconia treatment of a woman out of his system, because he's raised up and became an asset man. So he's not going to try to treat an asset woman like a cubic zirconia. But the only way a man can do that is if he does his work. But fellas, this one ain't for you. I may do something for y'all as well too, to help you identify what type of man you need to be. Now, I won't even say you need to be, but what an asset woman looks for. I may teach that at another time. But ladies, join me, and tell your friends, tell your girlfriends. If you gotta tell your mama, make sure your daughters are on here as well too. Make sure your daughters are on here as well too. Love you guys. Have a great night. Bye-bye.